Tonight's newsmaker is a local authority on gun violence. She spent the last nearly 12 years working to prevent it. Ask Ingram Bell about practically any recent gun violence homicide in Greensboro, and she'll tell you what led up to it, as well as something about the victim. But she also says there's been a distinct change in recent years regarding who's pulling the triggers, and what she has to say tonight may surprise you. On January 1st, in this area near Cridlin Road in West Wendover, Natasha Walker, 32 years old, a mom, a business owner, a wife, a community activist, was shot and killed in what would be Greensboro's first homicide of 2023.
For Tasha to be gunned down, I'm angry. Tasha was a good person. She was so good. This is like my wall of remembrance.
Ingram Bell knows homicides in Greensboro all too well. On this shelf are pictures of victims whose murders she wasn't able to prevent. They include King Smith. He was just 14 years old when he was shot and killed in Sussman Park on the city's south side in July of 2019.
He was a baby, shot going home to his mom's house.
Bell runs the Gate City Coalition, a nonprofit whose staff members, including those you see walking with her as they canvassed a neighborhood last year, target high violent crime areas using what the coalition calls violence interrupters and caseworkers. They form connections with those most likely to commit violent crimes and set them on different paths. Some of the coalition's staff members are former offenders.
Any numbness, weakness, hands, legs.
Or victims like Bell herself. In 2012, we featured her in this story. She had just undergone surgery for a brain aneurysm after getting shot in the head by a man she says was trying to retaliate against her then boyfriend. Because she was pregnant, doctors had to perform the surgery while she was fully conscious. It was a success. Today, a picture of her daughter, who's now 10 years old, hangs in her office. But it was getting shot that prompted her to get into this line of work. And today, the Gate City Coalition works out of this modest office building downtown.
This room is our multi-purpose room, but it's also going to be our de-escalation room.
It's where the program's clients, the coalition calls them participants, many of whom are on the verge of committing violent crimes, can rest, think, and talk. Today, the program's working with 30 participants. Years ago, most were between 18 and 24 years old. Now they're 14 to 24.
The younger kids are now outside feeling like they have to prove themselves, or they have to defend their mom, defend their family members. So the numbers have changed.
Where are they getting the guns, these younger ones?
Sometimes they break in cars, breaking into pawn shops and getting guns. Finding guns in the woods where somebody is hiding a gun.
Right. Is there a gang influence in that as well for many of them?
Sometimes they don't have a dad at home. Sometimes they don't have brothers at home. And so they reach out to
the gangs.
To the gangs to become and to belong. Because gangs aren't always bad. Gangs are family.
So there are some good gangs out there.
There are.
But Ingram says some gangs are involved in criminal activities, and her organization is working to reach those young people before it's too late. What is it about all these gunshots being fired into homes? We had an 8-year-old girl critically injured, 1 o'clock in the morning. What's going on here?
Sometimes there is a target and sometimes it's a scare tactic.
Who are they trying to scare?
Depending on who's in the house.
Yeah.
And depending on what they've done in the community. You know, sometimes you never know what that's about. Sometimes it's wrong house. And then someone's injured because you oops. So as long as the gun violence continues, Ingram and the Gate City Coalition will continue to meet people where they are in these communities, even if it means organizing Peace Week block parties like this one last summer. And as far as the program's success, one of my employees now was a participant. He went from being a participant to now he is one of my violence interrupters. That's my success.
You look beyond the numbers.
I look beyond the numbers. You can't gauge a life that you saved, right?
Is it feasible to think that gun violence will ever be stopped in Greensboro?
I don't think it'll ever be stopped, ever, anywhere around the world. But can the numbers decrease? Absolutely. Can you change somebody's mind? Absolutely. Is there a way that you can change someone's mind? Absolutely. Sometimes our community just needs an ear.
According to a UNC Greensboro evaluation of the program, in the coalition's 2 original and primary target areas, the Smith, Hamptons Homes community and the Martin Luther King Jr. Drive corridor, the number of aggravated assaults and homicides dropped from 84 in 2019 to just 32 in 2021, a nearly 70% decrease. With support from the city, county, and a recent boost from the federal government, the coalition's budget is now close to $1 million, and it's using that money to expand into more of the city's high crime areas. In the meantime, if you're watching tonight and think the Gates City Coalition can help you, maybe even if it could be that listening ear Belle mentioned, call this number, 336-500-8637. Leave a message if no one picks up. That's 336-500-8637. Also look for the story which we're about to post in the newsmakers section of our website, myfox8.com.